All right, gentlemen, but let's bring it back in. Damn, now this thing got me laughing. All right, gentlemen, but let's bring it back in to the last segment of the episode. Gentlemen, tomorrow is officially the TikTok ban. How are we feeling on this, gentlemen?
Very sad.
Okay.
Worst day yet.
And you know what? I feel like I missed out too, bro.
Like
I missed out on Vine. Because when TikTok first came out, I was like, man, that's just for little ass kids. I'm not going to go with that shit. Then everybody was on TikTok, so I was like, let me download it. Loved it. Spammed it for like almost 6 months.
Okay.
Then I was like, all right, I'm too deep in, and I deleted TikTok. I think that was the time you deleted TikTok as well.
Okay.
I deleted mine for like a good 8 months, 9 months. Then I re-downloaded it. We've been rocking ever since, but now that's just coming to an end, bro.
Now,
enjoy it.
I will say I'm a little bit sad because the platform is going, but at the same time, I kind of understand why it's going. So do you guys understand, at least from the legal aspect, why Congress has pushed forward to banning it, even though the incoming and previous administration now both say that they don't want to ban it anymore? Do you guys understand why Congress wants to move forward on this?
They spying on us.
So
the Chinese are spying on us.
So that is the main problem that they've observed, is that because the content is being stored in China, there's no data security in terms of, if the government goes in, they just go, I want all of the fucking data you got on XYZ person, give it to me. They have to comply. So from a legal perspective, that's why Congress moved forward on banning it. Now, the Supreme Court this week has now officially ruled that it will be banned. There is now two branches, only three branches of government, so it's a 2-1 vote that they want to ban it. Now, it's up to the executive branch to actually enforce said law. Do you guys think that Trump at this point will ban the app?
Yeah.
I think he'll fight to not get it banned, because I felt like it helped him out a lot type shit.
Okay.
Good publicity, but everybody's on TikTok.
Now,
people make their living on TikTok.
Biden gave his farewell speech this week, and he specifically stated that
Did he really speak?
Yeah, he really spoke. He really spoke. I think it was an hour long was the entire event, but he gave his point of view on this, and he said that he is not going to enforce it effectively tomorrow. So at this point, tomorrow, it will be up to the tech companies that host the platform on how they want to deal with it, and if TikTok themselves is going to follow through on their word of completely shutting down all of their services inside of the country. Do you guys think that the companies are going to do and follow the law in the situation, or are they going to go off of that legal gray area of, well, this guy doesn't want it, he's the only guy that can really enforce it, let's just keep it running to see how long we can go for? What do you guys think is about to happen?
Because if they keep it going, then they're going to get into problems.
There's legal fines that come with operating the app at this point after tomorrow's date. So there will be fines if they do enforce it. But again, it's the government that has to, the executive branch is the one that has to follow through on enforcing it.
I think they're going to let it rock. They're going to pump fake. Pump fake everybody. Old conspiracy theory. Look, boom. Why they doing all this? They're trying to force them to sell us TikTok. Boom, think about it. Don't speak just yet, right?
Okay.
They're trying to force them to sell TikTok to us. Mm-hmm. But a better way to negotiate that price than to have everybody think the app is going away. Everybody starts uninstalling. Boom, lowers the value, you think? But it's still a global app. This is an app that has millions of followers globally.
They need to just sell TikTok to Meek Mill. Like,
hell no.
That's the last person I would have ever named in my whole damn life.
Wants to buy it. Want to see him?
Yo, Meek Top would be crazy.
Want to see his ex tweet?
He's not getting that shit sold. I seen the tweet. He's not getting it sold there.
So he want to buy TikTok.
Now,
Why can't he buy TikTok?
to be clear, the way that the law is stated, it just says that the Chinese cannot own it. This is a global offer. Anybody in the world could put up the money to buy the app, but the Chinese are refusing to sell the app. So do you see kind of the problem?
Yeah. No, but realistically speaking, isn't Mr. Beast trying to buy it?
Mr. B said that he penned a deal with a couple of billionaires in order to save the app at this point, and it would be technically then American owned at that point. Do you guys think that the Chinese are gonna let this fly?
They're probably looking at Mr. Beast like, who the fuck are you?
Nah.
They know who Mr. Beast is.
I don't think they really know.
They know who Mr. Beast is.
Does Mr. Beast have a Chinese channel?
Yeah. All of these like major like YouTube channels, they have multiple.
Chinese.
Yeah, bro,
Every
every language, bro.
Nah,
he is a multilingual brand. Yeah, like his content translates to other countries. So yeah, they know who Mr. Beast is. I believe he has at this point at least the social pull in the country to make that type of a deal. Now, I personally don't think that they'll sell it to Mr. Beast. If they were to sell it, I think that the only country that they would really take into consideration would be somebody like North Korea, just to fuck the Americans. If Kim Jong-un came in with that $2 billion deal, like, yo.
That should definitely get him banned, bro. That should get wiped off your phone.
If North Korea gets TikTok, they're just gonna focus on like, because doesn't North Korea like fake publicity for their own people?
Everything. So everything about like that's run on the news is controlled by the government. Every single thing you see on TV is controlled by the government.
Isn't there a year where they faked that they won the World Cup, like the FIFA World Cup, I think it was?
That's crazy.
I don't know if they did that. That's fucking
Yeah,
wild
I'm
if
pretty sure they did that. Yeah, like North Korea, like
I believe it though.
their people, they think that they won like a championship or something.
Yeah, no, like the laws in that country are fucking insane. Like if you were to steal something, you and your entire family go to jail. That's the type of country that North Korea
Whole
is.
squad.
Whole squad
It's like hard labor camps, aren't they?
hard labor camps, yeah. So yeah, no, like that country is a very weird one, but I feel like that would be the only one that the Chinese would really make that type of deal with.
Imagine he does buy it and it's just like his basketball highlights, and that's like the only video on it.
You imagine him playing with what's it called? With Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
Bro, I promise you that would be the #1 downloaded app globally. Globally.
All AI generated, so this nigga's throwing hoops to him.
Yo, I think, like TikTok, the one thing that a lot of people is gonna miss too is the TikTok shop.
I personally don't like any of the content that they're trying to sell me. I'm going to be honest.
I don't like how they be spamming shit.
Cause it comes up with the same like microphone. Y'all seen this shit?
Bro,
Microphone keeps coming up to me.
dude.
You gotta up your
You just
content.
got a microphone.
But it wasn't off of TikTok shop though.
But no, look
There's a way before I even like went to search for a microphone. They just kept spamming. You gotta buy a microphone.
You
You
know
gotta
they
buy a
read your
microphone.
mind. You know they been reading
They
mind.
didn't even read my mind.
No, you don't believe that though? Like you probably talked about it.
Bro, I was getting
Probably.
spammed about pretzels, different flavored pretzels yesterday. I was like, bro, what is
No, I'm
this?
not gonna lie, that's so crazy.
I never got food.
Yeah, I was telling you a big back. You're a big ass nigga. That's what you got. This nigga getting microphones, this nigga getting pretzels. What's going on here?
What you be getting?
What you get on your ads?
I don't even know what I began. Let me see.
He capping. He know exactly what he gets.
Not that
Swipe left for erotic stories.
Wait, what? Wait, what? TikTok? Let's go to TikTok.
Yo.
Right here. Oh. Where we go to shop?
Nah, you just scroll until you get your first ad. What's your first ad you get? Yo.
First FanDuel.
All right, but while he looks for that, here's something that I also think that they pretty much cemented in the Congress's mind for why they want to ban it. Did you guys know that in 2020, right?
Look.
The Pentagon actually was discovered that they paid over $200 million, I think, to a contractor to run a PSYOP campaign on Facebook and other platforms in the Philippines in order to reduce China's like anti-vaccination rates to discourage like Chinese vaccines from being taken in the country. This is an actual report. It's a Reuters report. You can search this up. We paid $200 million to run anti-vax campaigns in the Philippines, and that affected their population heavy. Thousands of people had to have died because of that. But yeah,
because they were like, "Yo,
so
don't take that."
They know what they can do in other countries. That's why they're like,
Wait,
we gotta ban this app, bro.
why is the Philippines a testing ground?
Well, no, it wasn't a testing ground because the problem was that China had already developed their first vaccine by that point. So in order to discourage their influence in that area, because they don't like the Chinese having any type of influence in any of those regions, they essentially started putting out like ads on Facebook and stuff like that, so that the people became anti-vaxxers. No, they weren't even guinea pigs. It's so that they wouldn't take the vaccine. Just so they wouldn't take the vaccine. That's all it was. This is a real report. You can search it up. Reuters put it out regarding this. Like, yeah, so they know that you can influence public opinion through these apps. So having China own it, and that's why China's like, we're not gonna sell this. We're not gonna sell this, you guys.
Didn't China make another app or something like Red Notes with it?
No, so TikTok is trying to save themselves right now. They have their own app. I think it's called Lemonade. It's like a yellow app. They've been promoting it. If you scroll enough through your feed, you'll eventually get one of their ads in order to get people to switch over, because technically TikTok is getting banned, but not all of their other apps. So they've been trying to promote that. But now what the platform users themselves, so a lot of the big TikTokers and other people that use the platform, they're promoting an app called Red Note. So in order to say fuck you to the government, essentially they're going to an app that's completely based in China, to the point where they don't even speak English on the platform. Like, the app is completely in Chinese, it's in Mandarin. So as soon as you download it, you don't even know what the fuck's going on. But the owner of that app at this point has welcomed everybody in, and he said that he's going to start working on porting over the languages. So you could technically change the language on the app to English, but it's just like deep in the settings. So he's going to make that easier for the new incomers coming in from America. So essentially what TikTok users are doing right now is giving up even more information to the Chinese government, because we know nothing about this Red Note app at all. We just know that it's completely Chinese based. So how do we feel about that?
I'm not downloading that shit right now.
I'm done with that shit.
You know what I'm enjoying lately? YouTube Shorts.
Shorts is good, bro.
I've been on the Shorts lately.
YouTube Shorts and the Instagram Reels, low key, those two apps, it takes a while for the algorithm to like get what you like, but once it gets it, bro, it's way better than TikTok.
Think about algorithm.
Your algorithm, right. You like that shit?
Why you keep sending your shit into our algorithm?
You like that?
Right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Time out.
You be sending, bro.
I cannot disclose such information. Please seek my legal counsel. All right, gentlemen, but at this point,
no cague.
But let me finish. So at this point, the app is confirmed that at midnight tonight is going to be banned. Let's say that it does get banned. Inauguration day is Monday. I believe the inauguration itself, originally it's supposed to be outside. They actually moved it inside. To the inauguration, the owner and CEO of TikTok actually got invited to sit front row seats at the inauguration. How quickly do you guys think it's going to be back up if it does get banned? He will be front row at the inauguration tomorrow or on Monday. How quickly, if it does go down, do you think it's going to be back up?
You think, like that's why he's there?
What do you mean? He's been talking about this. So Trump has been talking about this for like since election day, saying that this is what helped him to get elected.
Yeah, but like the court that it's already saying that they don't want it. Like that's it, isn't it? Like,
but that's the court. The courts and Congress are saying that they do not want this app. The law is going to be upheld.
Right.
But now Trump and the Biden administration, they both agreed that they're just going to do whatever the people want at this point, and they're going to try to save the app.
So okay, so when Trump like is officially president, he could bring the app back.
No.
So what you saying?
Legally he can't, but at the same time, he's the one that has to enforce the ban.
What do you mean demand?
So if you put up a ban and the law says that, let's say there's a certain amount of fines for anybody that's helping the app or anything like that, right? the president has to put the attorney general to go after the people that are breaking these federal laws, or else you can't really do anything.
Huh?
If the government wanted to fuck you, they could, but in this situation, they're not. Is essentially what it boils down to.
Thank you for that summary.
I had to make it as straightforward as possible, you know?
Straightforward.
So do you guys think that the app will be back up after the inauguration if it does go down? Or is it going to remain down until the law gets changed?
I think it's just going to remain down. Somebody else is going to make something similar, and then we're going to move on to that.
Okay.
And then the cycle continues.
All right. Now,
I think YouTube, I think if YouTube gets like a YouTube shop, then YouTube is gonna take over that shit.
Why are you including the
Yeah.
shop into like? I really don't give
think
a
that-
fuck about a TikTok shop.
Yeah, y'all don't, but people do.
some people know, some people do. That's why they
People sit there and shop.
just think about it this way. They had to add an entire section to the app just for the shop. There's clearly demand for it. So it's one of those things where it's like, if the app sees that the people want it, they're gonna give it to you. It's not like they're gonna be like, no, we can't do that. They're trying to make the most money possible. So if there is that type of demand, it will be there. And I'll give you this, something that I've noticed on my YouTube feed. I pay for YouTube Premium. If you pay for YouTube Premium, you're more likely to also pay for memberships for like certain channels, like you do on like Twitch and stuff like that. On my promoted top 3 videos all the time, it always in the middle for whatever reason. The second video is always a membership only video that you have to pay the creator to see. So YouTube has that platform where they could do that if the creators really wanted to work with them to do like promote certain items like that. And on certain channels, have you guys ever seen this on certain channels? You'll actually get like their merch. You can buy their merch directly through YouTube. So they have that built out. So if they really wanted to, they really could. But YouTube tends to like play that back a little bit further. So what do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow?
It's gonna shut down.
Bye.
It's shutting down.
Something else, and the cycle will continue from there.
It's gonna happen like the same thing with Vine. Vine went down, and then a couple years later, TikTok.
TikTok popped up to fill its place.
So Vine was American based.
Mine was American, yes.
So why did they?
It shut down because they didn't want to pay their creators.
Oh yeah.
Some bullshit like that.
No, I don't
I
remember.
don't know if you only have it.
You haven't downloaded.
It's just knowledge I had stored in my brain, bro.
Nah, Vine I think went down. I forgot it was because they were making Vine 2. You guys remember this at one point? I think it was something related to their sponsors or some shit like that, where the app wasn't generating as much money as it actually like could in order to sustain itself. So they kind of outgrew themselves in terms of their trajectory. So that's I think why Vine didn't last as long. They tried to make Vine 2, but that didn't play out for whatever reason, XYZ. We never got Vine 2.